I just spoke with Ted and Liz and Lizzie. So we will want to start this webinar with this a couple of people. So now we have an atmosphere like in a living room with camin with a little bit fire in it. Okay, let's do it like this. So listen, but one is by sure. When I do this, I have other seminars, other webinars running now without me, and I do it for the future of Scandinavia and the Hungarian group. All right, so we will start immediately. My name is, now you can start up to register or to make this video. My name is Michael Spies. Not, it's written like spies. I'm really a spire watching other corporation. That's true, but my name is Michael Spies in German. And I'm today your presenter, and I'm the head of BitCloud Academy in salesman in all of the world. So listen, folks, I want to talk with you about a real important theme. This theme is not work normally with, oh, now I have a little bit of wind here, but I can close the windows. It's live, you know, it's live, still live. We have to talk about money. And, you know, the scenery in Europe and all the world is changing now. And so for that, I've only one little question about your financial future. It's a quick question. Do you think that the euro, yet for sure from her side, is the euro for you safety enough? Can something happen with the euro? You can write it here down left. You can write in the text chart. So this is a very intimate question. You can only ask, answer it with yes or no. And for that, normally, sorry for my bad English, because it's the first time that I gonna speak in this case in English with all banks and the insurance words and so on. All right, so listen, is for you the euro sure safety or not? That's a question. You can answer it by yourself. Next point is, when the euro is not safe, then who is the basic, you know, the film Basic Instinct, you know, we have some instincts, and we know at that time actually that the US dollar is the case for all bad things. The people are talking about 19 billion, all right, billion, that means a little summary of the money, but I don't believe that. We in the business, we think about that the depth of the dollar is about 850 to 900 and more billion of dollars. So if you put all this paperwork together, then you have a tower of 2.109 million of kilometers. That means 7 times more than the direction, the difference between Earth and Moon. So if that's not enough, then I want to go to Swiss franc. You know, the Swiss franc and all these brothers and sisters in Switzerland, they're working other ways. You know, they have their own money, but they are not gold covered also. And at this moment, in February 2015, they made a very important step in their life. They cut at this moment the cooperation with the euro. They cut it from one night to tomorrow. They cut it. And this was very important for that. The government saved their people in Switzerland. So, but what is with South African rand? Because, you know, South Africa is a country which has a lot of gold. They are exporters, but the rand is not gold covered, so it's only paper. I want to do that only as the example for you all together, that we can see what is happening with this old fiat money. We call it in future fiat money. I'm sure you heard these words in your past. So for that, all right, let's think forward. If I promise you, and maybe I stand in that case, if I may assume that for you, because of the deterioration situation caused by governments and banks, so nothing more is safe, ladies and gentlemen, nothing more is safe, because we let too long line to, we didn't control our politics, we didn't control the banks, we just live and we let these themes done by other persons. If you think that we have nothing more in our hands, then you say by yourself yes or no. All right, this was the entrance of this webinar, and if I follow again the financial future, then I by myself once adopted, you know, I stay in the conjunctive. If I could think, you know, if I think, yes, if we would able, yeah, this is conjunctive. Once adopted, there would be an absolutely ingenious currency. Listen to me, which is not affected by the current problem situations. Listen, if we have the possibility to get this currency for us, then we could be free. We are free from all the politics and the crime sceneries of banks and corrupt bankers again. You know, we have this currency. And listen to me, folks. Some of yours, in that case, I'm sure you would change on a trial in currency that is, listen, I follow this sentence again. Would you change some of your euros on trial in a currency that is similar than gold? Similar than gold. Don't know inflation. This currency doesn't know any inflation. And this currency can't be controlled by governments or banks. I think, you know, folks, then I would shout out, hallelujah, if I could do that. And because our account can never be frozen by a third party, listen, we gonna get out in a new dimension of financial capital. And this is our future. Say no to fiat money. And if you understood this little part of sentences and ABCD, then your answer must only be yes. Is that right? You can write it in here. Chat, did you understand? Or Buan, Buelan? Yeah, that's it, guys. And okay, and if you are here this evening, and you are open to make money too, this is not necessary. You know, we have also passive part in this company since about 2 years, and it's running every day because we pay out in real time. But better would be that you were part of this company and give this information outdoor to other people that they can learn, as we had to learn in the beginning 90s, what is internet. You know, now we have to teach the people how to handle this new currency. All right. Approximately, I think, guys, you are not alone. Approximately, we have more than 7.6 million people. I'm sure that we about 8 million people, they know, in this case, they have an account with this currency. They work with it. You are not alone, okay? 8 million people, right? We are not alone. People of various countries already use this currency, and another 5 billion people, listen, are waiting to get an alternative offer from you. Because who is knowing that? The dead guys who's knowing that are you. You are knowing that earlier, more early than other people, And for that, that's the case. That's the basic information what I want to give you, that you are able to speak with other people because you have the information now. And this can be your prospects, right? Your clients. Take advantage. Listen, take advantage of our back office software. We only give the people the software. We train the people in the software, like in the internet, for yourself, only for yourself, and support us by explaining this new currency. Other people, that's it. You only refer this informations of this software of us to other people. So if you're telling yes, that's a good idea, then you can follow us forward. It's not a problem. So only just hypothetically. This is a very strong word for me. Listen, guys, hypothetically. Oh my God, this breaks my tongue. You know, only 100 people would know that you have a software like this, and we train them. You sell them this software, and we train the people in English, supporting partner webinars, and they only switch $100. You know, what kind of shit is that? Sorry for this word. But even we know that the euro is going down and we have a better system. We don't even change only $100 per month. We do more. But important is to know that they can use the back office and they do that by themselves. And listen, if they're gonna get a fee about 8%, that will tell you now in this moment. Remember that times we had no euro. We went to Sweden or went to Belgium. We went to Austria and Italia, Switzerland, or France, or Spain to make our holidays. So in the evening, we changed our money in pesetas, for example, or French francs, or something else, or lira. So then we had to pay real fees. But in this case, nobody has to pay this 8%, but you gotta get paid of this. All right, if these are only 100 people with $100, you know you earn $800. But if they, when the dollar is existing, you know, we change it in real time to other working currencies in this second. So listen, if 100 people are changing 1,000, you are earning $8,000. If 100 people are changing maybe 10,000, and this would be the reality, that you're earning 80,000. This is the question to you. What do you are able to pay for such a software? $2,000 or $1,000? I said, no, we don't want to take the people so much money. No. Everybody must be able to do that. And now the next picture is coming. Only once I assumed such a back office software, including professional operators platform and training, would cost only once $150. Everybody would say yes. How do you see that, guys? $150. We don't sell any packages. We have no fees yearly. No, we want to get this software outdoor to the people. What are you meaning? Come on, write it in here. Write it in here, please. Can you follow me? No answer? Okay. Okay, so listen, guys. Honestly, all right, we are talking still about this financial future, because everything will change. Fiat money will be dead. So honestly, would you really register immediately? Now, this is a problem of a lot of MLM people, but listen, we are not an MLM company. We are a networker, because we considered and decided sometimes back ago, 2 years ago, that we want to make this business with networker, because they speak with people personally. because this business is not running pay $50 and you have that. These are matrix or binary systems. This is not a real product behind. But here we have to rescue our friends. That's it. So after all, okay, why should people want to change that money? This is more important than register now. They have to know that why they have to change their money now, and into which currency it's actually right. So they have to know that what's the name of this currency. And for the case, I explained it all to 100% satisfaction. I can do that, but therefore you have your sponsor. And really, are you open to start a branch store? It's an internet branch store for the salvation of the assets of the citizens. That's the point. And not only for the citizens, first of all for you. That's the most important point. Now I want to talk to you what is happening here in Europe. So not every Scandinavian region or country is covered by Europe. I think Norway is. I think also Denmark is not in Europe, but I don't know. I have to look for that. So I want to tell you where the sword of Damocles is over our heads. That's a cash ban. It's usual in your countries that the people use more the credit cards. But the intention of the new state, which is now growing up and control others more and more and more, is stupid. There's something behind. When I was in April 2015 in France, because I have a house here and I'm living here, also in Spain, then my gardener came to me and said to me, Michael, the last storm was so stupid, a hurricane. So you lost about 4 trees, and the bill to cut it and put it away must be a lot of more than €1,000, but that you cannot pay anymore per cash. I said, what is this? A fucking stupid story, what I'm telling you. Yeah, he told me that it's true. And all the service crafts, the bistros, restaurants, tooth doctors, everybody cannot take more in cash, more than $1,000. So I started immediately because of this case. I owned in Germany a very big insurance company, worked about 16,000 people outdoor, and I smell this because I know exactly what a banking CEO is thinking, what an insurance CEO is thinking, because I thought about them. I thought like them. I thought. So, listen, guys. The situation is that this big bang comes. Everything is done. They need, and I'll tell you why. Why? You have to think after. Why they make a cash ban? Why do they say it's forbidden to use cash money? Why? They can introduce me and they can tell me, oh, Michael, money is dirty. Money is a real infectionable. You can get some sicknesses from that, but it's already wrong. I don't touch. If that's true, what they say to me, I don't touch a taxi. I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't touch anything anymore. So what a silly point is that? They said me, yeah, and money, they can steal it. And then I remember when I read the last time that a bank was robbed, when I read the last time when people are robbed by cash, I know exactly that in France, the crime in stolen credit card numbers, credit card secrets went up about 650%. So what are they telling to me? So I want to, I work like a detective, and I know one thing. We European guys, we have about 8 billion with a basic in front, billion, 8 billion of euros. This is our printed freeness. With that we can pay, with that we can do whatever we want. These are our reserves. We have it in the pocket, we have it under the roof, we have it in the cellar, we have it in the car, you know. But why do they want to ban this? All right. I can only give you the example of Germany. Germany has in that moment a debt about 4 billion euros without no war. I can understand that we lost the First World War, then people lost their money from Reichsmark, billions per day. You know, they worked in the morning and in the evening they could buy with 10 million of Reichsmark, they could only buy half of the bread, you know. So why the state is so in the depth? Because we lost the control. All right, guys, we lost the control. And if I meet some presidents of these European countries, even that's Merkel or even that's Holland or Renzi or somebody else, I tell them in the face what I think, because that's true. So, and now the matter of the fact is, listen to me, guys, is that they have to leave their debt. They have to earn money. So for that, they need the 8 billions on the bank accounts. On the bank accounts, because now they can work with the negative interests. Like ECB, the European Central Bank, does it. 0.4, 0.5 minus, below, under zero, you understand? And so all our future is gone. Everything what we saved for our old days is gone. Everything is all our life insurances, everything what we have. And the German, they covered everything with new, very brand new laws. And the very baddest thing, ladies and gentlemen, is the bail-in, which is working since the 1st of January 2016. It's the baddest law what I ever in my life saw. And the first country to, you know, the bail-in, I want to tell you what this is. Bail-in is before the governments rescued the banks, but it's now too expensive. Now this law allows people, allows the banks to, yes, I say it like I want to say it, to steal the money from the bank accounts. And this was done on, but you listen, this law starts on the 1st of January this year. On the 3rd and the 4th of January, they took the money away from about 12,000 people. And then after, 560 people made a suicide. 560 people in the age of 68 and 84 and 85. They spent their life because they were bankrupt. That's the truth. And here we have also the saving compulsory levy. That means 10% we have to pay now of all our savings every year. All right? But that's no stop. That's no finished story. All the people they own real estates have to pay again 10% because the bank, the en France, ça veut dire treasurer public, that's tax. The tax of each country takes again 10%. That means you are owning a house, a flat, an apartment, about 200,000 euros, and you have to get the new credit about this 20,000 up. Then you have to pay it back 50 years. That's the way they take our ownerships. You could understand this? Do you agree with that? You find it fantastic? What do you think about this crime story? Come on, tell me that. I have no answer? Okay. So you're shocked. So the Swiss people, the Swiss government, they cut it all down. They made a shortcut. with a pain. Yes, a pain they had in February last year. But the German people, they are the most attacked people in Europe, and for them it will be a pain without no end. So unless folks, you will be with us, sovereign, autonomous. And now I want to tell you how this works. Okay, so what was a very important point for me was 12 months ago that the European Court of Justice, short ECJ, made the Bitcoin to the first cryptographic currency allowed as currency in Europe. Did you know that? I don't know. If you think 99% of your friends and all the people, they did not know that. They know nothing. So, and I ask you, why all the big companies know that? Why do they know that? Like Microsoft, Dell, Amazon, Alibaba, UATP, it's the confederation of all airline companies of this world. Orange Telecommunication, Rakuten is the number 3, the biggest number 3 internet provider, as Yandex too. It's number 4 in this world. Price Minister, better and important, this name is in Europe, and the Price Minister is Rakuten, yeah? You can do everything with eBay, PayPal. You can pay with that, everything. You can now with 3 consumers, you can buy your food. Yep, Obi, CNA, Douglas, and so on. This is real German made. So, but we can do that also in all Europe for you as a new picture. It's not a problem for us. So why do they know that? Because they know they have to get the Bitcoin. You know, they have to get the Bitcoin. So and now I want to tell you what Bitcoin really is. So I need a little bit longer today because I you know, I'm not tired to tell people how important this business is. It's not MLM and say, come on, make it easy. Here you have a fire lighter and put on it, push body on it, and you sell it for $300. What kind of shit and dirty things are that? This is important for our future. So Bitcoin has been a digital and recognized currency since 2009 and accepted by 39 international governments. They have their own currency. He knows no inflation. He's free of deflation. He's free of inflation. He's deflationary because there are possibly only 21 million of these bitcoins. Now we are against 15.8 million we mined until yet. So as gold, Bitcoin is as gold, limited in its volume and not reproducible. It's impossible. It allows payments without a bank. This is hallelujah. So, and no longer we accept all Bitcoiners. We don't accept any more longer companies like banks or Western Union. They rob the people. That's it, because I wire to you immediately in seconds, in minutes, the money. So each transfer is a kind of military codification. You understand? We don't need your length. We don't need your name. We don't need to know you're female or male. We don't need nothing. There's no name of remitter and payees. Transfer is a matter of minutes throughout the world. You know, if I want to help somebody in Kuala Lumpur, in Malaysia, he made some crowdfunding and he needs a cow, so I sent him $25. He has it in 10 minutes. So why do I need a bank? So, but it's certainly compatibility with the currencies of all the world, such as our euro or a rupee or Swiss francs or peso. It's equal, but I would never send that back. That my real found bitcoins back to my bank. Never ever. This you have to learn but we will offer you in future very good professional member webinars, and there we can present you all the intimate insecurities of that what we do. At present, the Bitcoin, I thought, um, uh, okay, I thought the internet was the most important point. What the people did, of our human beings, found with their thinkings and with the brain. But it's nothing else. What Bitcoin did, he used the internet as a platform and created now the largest and most important computer system of the planet. And it is monitoring by a lot of community service. Listen, Bitcoin is not a company. Bitcoin is not owned by some rich people. No, Bitcoin is owned by us, and we are controlling us over with 340,000 computers. We are controlling us and all the ways to transfer money. For that, we don't need any more banks. Thus, everyone is unable to follow other transactions. Listen, it's important. So, encrypted and publicly appreciated. So, but no one knows the person behind. And now I can tell you, folks, BTC community. I'm now 59 years old. I never felt a really democracy, but now it's a result of a genuine democracy in my life, the first one. And we, as a BTC owner, decided against all the centralization towards enrichment of the banks. Somebody seconds wants the control credit card companies, and so on. I can talk about 2 hours about this. Listen, guys, I want to go fast forward. Now, we speak about our new currency now. What was with gold? What is with gold? Gold was really a solution. And gold is a solution maybe in 20 kilometers around your house. But how do you want to pay with gold your internet? It's impossible. How to transfer the gold? Listen, try to push a piece of gold, maybe 1 gram, through a glass phaser. It's impossible. But Bitcoin can it. He can it. Just want to have to drink something because my throat is sick now. It's no, it's fine now. Okay, sick is false. So, because gold is confiscable and taxable. We have it here in France. Nobody asked for buying gold because gold is 48% too expensive now. And if you want to sell a bar of gold, maybe 100 gram or 200 gram, to a bank in America, they say, oh, sorry, sir, we don't buy any gold for private side for the moment. Wow. Then you have your gold and you have nothing in your hand. You can eat it. So, because the BTC accounts are never taxable and not confessable. Confessable. All right. My English. Okay. My tongue is rolling. So, the most important point is that Bitcoin can overhaul all the financial traffic controls, like it was done now in Greek, or in Venezuela, or in Argentina, and now following Colombia, and Brazil, and so on. The Bitcoin is a solution for all the peoples there. They can't pay. People, they have the fiat money, they can't do nothing anymore. In that case, when Greece was pushed down from the banks, the Bitcoin went up $150, and the Bitcoin can be broken up into tiny particles down 100 million, no, not 100, a million down without getting expensive. And you can change it instantly on all the world. If you want to change it in Montreal and or Zurich, or if you want to change it in Washington D.C., or want to change it in Hawaii, if you want to change it in Kuala Lumpur, Jakarta, or you want to change it in Hangzhou, you can ever on all the world in seconds get your money. You can pay everything with that. That's our future. Come on, I'm gonna get a new skin, folks, and this is my praying that you can follow us, and we are miner since 2 years now. Now, want to start to explain you how we can earn money. We have an unprecedented enhancement potential because the Bitcoin is basically mathematically. It is a currency with a very huge mathematic baseband, which is called algorithm. And what we do is mining. We are since February 2014. We follow now the Bitcoin 30% of his life, and we make the business with you together. If we do the mining as gold from the exchange of old currency to your new currency, and you can get more than the ratio of 1.1. Listen, that's not true because Europe tells me I don't gonna get you the information that you're gonna get 2.5 factor 2.5, because I can tell you that because after I have the prosecutor in the house, but I can tell you that, I can show you that. And you know, how do you get the Bitcoin in the past? You could acquire BTC in exchange places. You could do that also for the moment. You can get paid your goods. Maybe you're a taxi driver, you're gonna get paid by Bitcoin. You're selling pizza again. You can make dresses for people and sell it. You can produce salad, and you can be a farmer and sell it. You can do everything now, and you can take a job that pays you with Bitcoin. And now that's my introduction to you, the information for you. We're gonna get you that one of the job. And the best course of action to get Bitcoin is mining. The most important basis to change fiat money to Bitcoin by prospecting. And now I want to tell you how this works. Okay, you need a long time, but you have to get together in your heads the history. Bitcoin is mining. It's Bitcoin mining it's working like gold mining, you know. But you don't need the old things like machines or Quacksilver or I don't know the real names in English. What you have to dig. You know, you have to dig in the earth. That we don't need. We have one. Our claim is the internet, and all for the time of 4 years, we have 210,000 blocks to find, and this for we need a lot of other instruments like that. What you see, these are high performance computer and high performance software. You can use it at home. Now it's too loud. It's costs too much electricity. You need a farm, and we are a family company. We started as a family company, and I feel as I'm a part of this family company. Everybody else can speak with us. We are not, exhausted a new planet like the American do this with a lot of very expensive videos. No, that we save to earn more money for our pool partner. So how does this work? First, where are your benefits in mind? First, don't look for profits. The first is secure your money by mining your own currency like gold by helping us. All right. No longer you have no problems with politician, no oligarchs, no bank will steal your new money, can freeze it or garnish it. This is the most important point. Save your money. Save it in the new case. Go out from the third dimension to the fourth dimension of currencies. And now you can decide who you are commanding this rescue umbrella. The M&M people, they don't speak with family because they made a lot of shit with them. But now the point is coming back again that we speak with the family. Me too. My the children of my children, they have all Bitcoin accounts. Everybody has Bitcoin accounts because I'm sure that they will lose all their money. So I save them. So the profits and the serious opportunities, as you do not find at this time now on this work planet. That's right, because it's an algorithm working behind it. It's not easy to understand, but for that we have a lot of webinars for partner, and I'll bring you all the days, the devices, how this works. That for that I'm here. So change your currency to BTC currency by mining by a rate of more than 1.1. Yeah, and we have members. They have generated up to 2.5 times by mining. Not we have members, all of them, and I can show you that accounts, but not today because today that's an information webinar. But these interested people of you, I would show you each account, and a lot of members are able to open their accounts. There are 40,000, 30,000, 100,000, 200,000 dollars in which they successfully change. And advantage, your advantage is yours if you are able and trust us to let work our machines for your financial success. So how this is working in normal times, you know, I'm sure we only need about 50,000 of our softwares parted in all Germany. So you can count it. Maybe we need 12,500 in Holland. We need about 12,000 in Austria. We need 8,000 in Switzerland. Maybe we need about 30,000 in Scandinavia. I don't know. And if you do that job with us, then you sell this software to other people. Will train them, and the software, the price is 150, and we have no yearly fees. We have nothing more. Everything after is paid by the company. This is a huge story which I live 2 years long. And now the information I want to get to you. So then you earn the first money you earn, even you make your new agencies. You are making new agencies. You make babies, that's all. And then you earn $50 per software you sold. So two very important points are there now. Somebody says, all right, I wanna change $1,000. You know, that we are doing 30 times a day, yeah. At 10,000, we do about 3-4 times a day. 50,000, two times a week, all right. So then the 1,000 are important. This guy here and all the other members before, I will show you that the next webinar, partner webinar, if you are a member, then we would show you that the $1,000 16 months ago is now about $3,000 in Bitcoin. 3,000. But I can promise it. The European said to me, no, I can't tell you that, but I can show you that. Then next important is you. You are that guy who brings me that client, or it's you by yourself. Then you earn $80 for that. And another upliner earns a 40 and a 20 and 20. This works about 12 levels. So now you can ask me, who is paying that? Okay, listen. You see that you saw these machines. You saw these machines here. They are the basic to pay you, because we said, all right, how much could our machines produce? Then we make our balance, and we said, all right, we give the profit to our member who's changing money. He's important about 2.5. After 500 days, maybe 2.2, maybe 2.8 or 3. It depends how the Bitcoin is working. So, but the other ones are important too, because they bring the client, and they are also by themselves new clients. So our machines are paying that, not the client. I hope you understood that in a short time. All right, so we have four different ways to get money. First, we have the fast start bonus for your direct members. All right, you bring 10 people in, you have 500. You bring 3 in, your money is equalized. So, but our main business is to change the money of everybody per day. If you change 10,000, you earn 800. But listen, you get a following up commission about 500 days. I took this out of my old insurance company because the people have been paid also 5 years or 10 years. In this case, we're gonna get to pay 500 days commissions when the people are producing new bitcoins with our machines. Wow, what a great business that, wow. But the right feeling for that, you are only able to get this when you see that. So the third is the bonus system. This is a matrix. So then you can, sometimes we have poor people, they have no own money to change it. So they can earn it if they revel other people, and they got the people in the business, and they are part of this step 1 and step 2 system. And then you can all the time do 150 to 650, and then from 150 to 1,420. Every time you can do that without costing more money. Everything is paid now from the company. And then we have a leader bonus. This leader bonus is very important for leader. They're working in a greater situation. It starts with 10,000 and more. So these are all the facts. And so what's the next step? Please speak with your people, sign up and purchase that back office. This is important. With that back office, you can control it. The rest we can forget, but the last sentence of mine is very important for you. I can only speak for me, folks. These nanny states, I mean exactly Germany, they steal 2.5 billion of our money, our saved money for our older days. They didn't ask us. They did it basically only to cover this bail-in law. And I have a little bit time to rescue my money. They did not ask me, but I will not ask them how or for permission my savings in safety. No, I do it. I just do it. Because my family is important. What these states are doing is not important for me. And now you have to think about this. Ladies and gentlemen, this was the presentation. A little bit longer, yes, of course. We'll work on it, and we will speak with Ted and Lissy how to organize the next meeting. I think we can do that on Friday, but then with a lot of people. Okay, thank you, and have a good night. Your Microchips. Bye-bye.